And welcome back to episode 226 of the Hit the Showers podcast, presented to you by the Foolproof Entertainment Network. As always, I am your host, Clifford Jordan Jennings, here with my point man and co-host, Malcolm, immune system working overtime. He need that immune system hours. King, what's happening?
What's happening? Mr. Minshew for president, Clifford. Raiders, baby, Raiders.
2024. Gardner Minshew. We got the guys in the building. I got my guy A-Ron and C-T-Ski. What's happening with y'all?
Yo.
Got the gang in the building tonight.
You know?
Didn't expect this sports week like this.
Yeah, it's been a lot going.
I don't know. Where do we even start, though? Where are we even beginning? Because this is wild. I
feel like we have to start with the free agency just because, this is like the first time ever. It's been, over 150 moves?
It hasn't been over 150?
I believe so.
There's probably some quiet ones that we don't even hear too. You know what I mean?
I think they said it's been over 150 moves this year. That's wild.
And niggas,
and it's a lot of Pro Bowl guys that's getting released.
Right. And how about niggas going to rival teams? Not just moving. You're going to the ops.
Right.
Because y'all can't pay me no bread.
But I would do it too, Cliff. We talked about it years ago, back with Trey Burke and them in college basketball in Michigan or Joe Burrow and them. If you don't want me and the ops want me,
that's a little
deep for him too, because he was just a Pro Bowl player this year for them. That had been deep for them.
That's a little different, right? Because you never had the opportunity. I understand, okay, so being on a squad and then not working out and then going to a rival is different than attempting to go to a squad, them not taking you and going with the rival.
True.
So, I don't agree with, Tiki Barber when he talks that shit, that you're dead to me shit. First of all, nigga, you wasn't really nobody to give a fuck about to begin with.
Fumbling ass nigga. How long it took that motherfucker to hold on to a football?
I'm taking Rondé at corner before I'm taking Tiki.
You hear me? We know who the better barber is. No pun intended. We know.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. No, I'm not trying to take nothing off. I'm not trying to take nothing off Tiki.
He played in the air where it was tough too. So
he was fumbling. CT couldn't hold on to the fucking ball.
He played way many games than motherfucking Saquon Barkley did, and it's been
That's fine, but bitch, hold on to the ball and slow your roll. You know what
it's ugly they won a Super Bowl the year after he retired, the 2000s.
Right.
That's ugly.
That's really why he mad.
Since you brought it up, Cliff, and we can start here. Okay, Saquon Barkley to my Eagles. Am I excited? I gotta be. I'm an Eagles fan. I'm hopeful. Do I think he'll be injury prone? I hope not.
That's the question.
Man, that's a lot of.
I hope not. But if he's healthy, I am excited to see what he does. You know what I mean?
But at the same time, when we talked off podcast, I don't really want to put that on him in general, just because the past 2 seasons of his career have been exceptional.
And look at the offensive line.
He's been available all year. You know what I'm saying? He's putting up numbers. He's taking hits. He's not going down. So, like we was talking about, hopefully the best case scenario for the Eagles is that
that's just gonna be another problem they gotta deal with. We ain't worried about it.
Well, no, I wouldn't say I would be worried about it, but the one thing, if everything goes right,
at the end of the day, they will be crying.
Well, that's it. Yeah, that's gonna be
getting the ball. Why not getting the ball over here?
But it's a good fit for this reason. I don't think they should have gave up DeAndre. I think that DeAndre and Saquon would have been exactly what you need.
But you can't have both. Cliff.
Right.
You can't have both.
You can't have both, Cliff. I see what you're saying, Cliff, but I was just gonna say real quick. These are 2 starters. You know what I mean? I get it. Yeah, go ahead.
But here's the thing, and I'm glad you brought that up, right? It's because the number one worry with Saquon isn't output, it's availability. So if you run into a situation where he unfortunately goes down for you early, you're in a boat now where you're back playing backyard ball. The only reason
if he don't get hurt, you just sitting on the sideline.
No, Cliff, you forget we still got 2 pretty good running backs behind Saquon. Kenneth Gainwell and my other dude.
Kenneth Gainwell's not an every down back though.
No, but no. You're right. But you have to understand.
What's the other dude?
Boston Scott. I don't know why they couldn't think of it. Boston Scott.
Boston Scott's 5'5" ass ain't no every down.
No. Neither one of them are every down backs. I'm not disagreeing, for the record.
But could they even split the load?
Yes. Because look, you gotta think. We have, and I know Jason Kelce retired. Kind of want to throw that out there for those who may not know.
But you seen that? You seen what he said though, right?
What did he say?
He said, see, I knew this shit was going to happen as soon as I retire. The Eagles he said the Eagles gearing up for a great season again. I want to be back so bad.
Coming back.
He could change his mind.
That's what he posted. He said, I want to be back so bad. And you know, if he says it, they'll offer it.
Right.
If there's any opening of that door to you coming back, they're going to reach out.
They already had a ceremony, a press conference, didn't
That don't mean nothing.
They didn't have a ceremony. They just had a press conference.
And a press conference. His brother was
Tom Brady had a press conference and a tour.
Like, you're not going to do that twice.
All I'm going to say is we know how the NFL treats.
Tom Brady did it, CT.
He didn't have a press conference.
Yes, he did. He announced it the first time. He was, I'm retiring. Yeah. It was, the first time.
He said text message told what I'm back.
And then they started bringing him on ESPN. What was it? Yeah, Fox, they started bringing him on Fox, thinking he was retired, and he put that hold on his contract.
Yeah,
it ain't gonna happen again.
He starts this fall, by the way, on Fox. He's supposed to start this fall, I believe.
But if you are knowing how they do retirees in the NFL, if you are gonna come back right now, would be the time to do so.
Hell yeah!
You're not gonna miss OTAs. Yeah,
but if you miss one season, they start looking at you like, nah, he's been on the couch. We don't know if we don't know if we want him. He's not still conditioned to keep doing this.
Look at Cole Beasley and them when they try to come back. No offense, I mean they be okay, but they're not. You know what I mean? They're out. He's
getting older too, though.
Right,
he's getting older.
But no, fuck Tiki Barber though, man. That nigga a hoe talking about your dad. And I know he said it like jokingly, allegedly, like, you know, like it was supposed to be playful. It's supposed to be playful. But bruh.
What did you think he was gonna do? Saquon can't get y'all nothing by himself.
He's got ties to Pennsylvania. Niggas forget, bro. He's from like an hour outside of Philly or something, they said.
He loves Penn State. He
went to Penn State. He's from Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I mean,
I think he's gonna get less usage though with the Eagles. With the Giants, he was the offense.
See, now here's the thing. This was the point that I was trying to get across in the first place.
Right.
Is with DeAndre Swift, that's a situation where you can take some of the burden off of Jalen Hurts. Basically, I always make the joke with Malk that the Eagles play backyard football. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. I don't even know if they know what play they're running when they line up behind center. They just go out there and the fastest people run downfield and hope Jalen can get them the ball. Now, that clearly comes from your offensive coordinator not knowing plays to call, situations like that. If you have a Saquon and a DeAndre Swift, that takes the weight off of that situation heavily. Now, whenever we don't know what play to call, run that ball and keep running it. Switch them out, run it again, keep going. But here's the but. With Saquon, and we know his history in the league with being injury prone, you can't do that. Because if he goes down and you force a Boston Scott and a Kenneth Gainwell to then be your two backs, you don't have a second and third string anymore. Both of those backs are one back. Which means...
You could always... How you know they're not going to draft a running back?
I mean, that could be the case. But as of now, as it stands currently, you have two players, both somewhat undersized for the position, that is going to be forced to be the whole take on all of the running responsibilities. That's not a good look, because if one of those two then go down, you have no run game.
Okay, you're right. That's as of at the moment. But one thing you're also forgetting, Clifford, is that Nick Sirianni, he cleaned house this past season.
Right with the
meeting with the owner and the GM house. So he fired the defense coordinator,
right?
Fired the offense coordinator.
They both should have. They both should have been.
So what I'm saying is we don't know what these new coordinators are going to bring.
I agree, but it's the same conversation that we had last year. When you do something like that, it's going to take them at least 2 years to implement their system.
Not always.
I would say accurately for sure. You can introduce the system you would like to run, but it's going to take them a while to transition from the system they were running to yours. And that usually takes multiple years for any OC to take care of.
Look at Baker Mayfield, Cliff. Past couple teams he stepped in, off rip.
Right, but that's just one player, though.
No, but my whole point is that it's
different for the whole team to get on board. In those situations, Baker had to get on board with the team. The team didn't have to get on board with the changes. You got a whole 22 group, of starters that have to learn what it is you want exactly from this system. That's going to take more than a year. You're right. Which is why you end up having to sign Saquon Barkley to a 3-year, because we got to understand that first year is going to take it's us rebuilding. It's a construction year.
Right.
That second year, third year, that's when we start pushing for an actual shot at doing something. Not saying that y'all don't next year, but we know that it'll be a long shot if that takes place.
Yeah, I mean, no, you're right. That's great points about the whole team versus one player, with adapting. Whoa.
What? Something new came across?
Flacco hit it to the Colts on a 1-year deal.
That sounds like some old.
Richardson, though. He's not.
Right. No, but you talk about injury prone.
And we got to see. And we got to see what. I don't know if we. Yeah, I don't know if we can call him injury prone. I'll just say that he's a risk, like we said before. You're small, and then the way you run. You're not gonna be able to you're not gonna be able to do that in the NFL and keep a healthy, consistent season.
He ain't built like no bitch.
No, but he's not. He's
already got injured.
He's not big.
He's injured a lot though.
He's not big enough to be running the way he does. And I understand a lot of it he has to do. You know what I'm saying? You're playing for the Colts, so sometimes you're gonna have to leave that pocket. Sometimes you're gonna have to leave that line, but.
He just plays too careless.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. You did that in Florida.
He's going to learn from his mistakes.
He's going to have to, CT. No choice. No choice, bro.
Wasn't his injury his throwing arm?
Yeah, but CT, some quarterbacks don't give a fuck. Some quarterbacks keep doing the same shit and wonder why I'm, getting fucked up.
Wasn't his shoulder injury?
Like who?
Cam Newton.
Nigga, don't try to put me on blast like that. Now I gotta think for a moment. But
Aaron said Cam Newton.
Cam Newton, nigga.
Cam was one. Cam was one. CT.
No, he wasn't.
He did the same thing the whole time.
Cam Newton was also 6'6", 240. So it's kind of similar to Josh.
Christopher. I gotta call you Christopher. CT was Cam Newton was getting banged up.
He was getting banged up.
15.
Look at him on the Patriots too when he went there. What happened to him? Banged up.
COVID, dummy.
He got hurt though, but he got hurt though too. He got hurt though.
Yeah, he was getting banged up too. Because
that's when it went downhill.
He started out going hard in his first couple games, then he caught COVID and he never came back the same.
They got into that little fight the other week. What was that little bullshit about? Cam
at his camp.
That was some bullshit, man. That was
Cam. He could have beat them down.
I think he could have too. That's a big.
Hell yeah, he was handing like 3 of them when everybody ran in to break it up.
Yeah,
you got a game plan, Cam Newton. I'm gonna trip him, and y'all got to stop him the fuck out.
Right, immediately.
Don't let him get up.
Oh my God. a big nigga though. Like listen.
He's not.
He's been dodging NFL sized players his whole life.
Right.
And shit.
Right. He's quick too to be as big. Let's be honest.
Right.
You know he's very capable.
Right.
But just because he's like that doesn't mean that he's very capable. And I will argue that he may not be as capable as you think, because when you rewatch the video, he wasn't looking to throw no blows. He was looking to throw people around. You know what I'm saying?
Cliffy got that damn peacock hat on. It's an automatic identifier to this cam.
My nigga, you are the black Kung Lao out there. You supposed to be throwing blows, especially when you defending yourself. I'm defending myself. It's free for me to do whatever the fuck I choose to do. Trust and believe I'm not grabbing niggas and throwing them around. Now I might look to make some space to get some room to work, but usually when you see motherfuckers get to grabbing and doing that, that's a sign that capability is not their top, attribute. I'm not saying, I mean hand capable. Let's change that.
You're talking about, Cliff.
But for the listeners out there, they're probably like, how isn't he capable? He was throwing around 3 guys. Yes, he's capable, but if he was hand capable, that clip wouldn't have been as long as it was. As soon as they tripped down that stairs or wherever it was something they tripped down. He had dude's head down here, like with his arm on top of his head. He could have ended cuz. And he didn't take the opportunity. What he did was he grabbed him with the other arm by the shoulder and tried to rotate him. That's the sign of somebody who's not used to throwing them things like that.
But no, not necessarily. Maybe he was trying to be, because he knows he's a role model. You know what I mean? Maybe he would have
probably been made shit worse if he'd been out throwing in.
Right.
No, I definitely agree with that, but I guarantee ain't nobody pressing you at no 7-on-7 no more. You rearrange a few faces out there and have the people, because paparazzi gonna be on them too, and they see your nose all crooked and broke because you really got touched up. Motherfuckers ain't gonna be so quick to talk.
But then what happens?
7-on-7.
But then what happens when he gets a domestic, or whatever charge?
That's
gonna work. He got jumped. He's defending.
Right. That was how he started it off. Once I am defending myself, I am free to do whatever it is I do, as long as I do not escalate. As long as I don't escalate the situation by bringing out a weapon. If a weapon's not involved, I'm free to work.
You might be able to stab a nigga.
You might be able to, real talk, because it's 3-on-1. So I fear for my life.
Hey kids, this is how you defend yourself.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
So if you're gonna be successful, you're gonna have haters. This is how you deal with these niggas.
Real talk though.
I mean, but listen, that probably it could save some lives, And if you getting jumped by that many people, then that might be your only play. Get the slashing.
Well, first of all, where was Cam Newton's niggas at? That's my thing.
Late.
He might have came there though.
It's a football camp, bro. It's not like it's a.
Yeah, he probably came.
Right, but regardless of it being a football camp, you still have security.
That's what I'm getting at.
I'm sure you still have a couple of your I don't want to call them like peons, but your entourage that's just around to be around. You're gonna have people with you.
Apparently not.
No.
Apparently not.
Cliff be like,
not for no football camp. He's
gonna be there next time.
Why not?
Why wouldn't it be?
We would be in there.
Right. If one of us made it and the other didn't, you can. What you mean? You coming or not? You gonna be there?
Every year.
Like, nah, I saw that nigga sprinting at you, not just lights out.
Listen, I don't know. Probably not every year, but I'm saying when you have that much money, when you have,
and he's popular, I'm sure.
Right, that's what I was about to say. That much influence, there's gonna be people that want to be around you at all times, whether those are your people,
right,
or just any people.
They was coming when he was in the league. He ain't in the league no more. So they just
nah, motherfuckers still love Cam Newton. Don't get that twisted.
It's always gonna be love for Cam.
We live in the age of fanatics.
he ain't out there dabbing no more on the field on Sundays.
He's,
So it's
he's
different.
rich, so you need somebody that's from where these kids are from as well to be there.
That's
You're not,
right. Real talk.
Some of these kids didn't get to watch Cam.
That's what I'm
No,
saying.
you're right.
That person that's there.
They know who he is.
And that's what the security is for.
Off the mouth.
That's what the security is for. And see, that's my whole thing is I don't know how close security was.
Right.
It didn't look like anybody that tried to break it up was a part of a security team.
Right.
But anybody that plays sports knows when the situation is getting to that point.
Hell yeah.
Like, you know the difference between motherfuckers just talking shit in the flow of the game and people really starting to, you know, show animosity. And at that point, it needs to be de-escalated. That's not Cam's job to de-escalate it. I'm pretty sure he's not even geared that way from being on the football field. So if there's nobody out there to do that, then of course something's going to happen. But the question is a very valid question. Cam, where was your niggas at?
That's valid because
right.
Look, kids are rambunctious for one reason. So I for one, I'm not finna handle all these kids myself, right? If you got a lot of kids, you need not camp counselors, but camp directors.
Something you need something.
Yeah.
Right, you can't run the whole camp yourself.
By yourself, right?
So you get your friends to help you out. Okay, you do the defense, you do offense, you take
right.
On his podcast, he said it was like the people that was running the camp with him that's who he got into it with. So it was like,
because it did look like those were adults. Those were kids that he was.
So he was like, so that wasn't his camp. He just came to a camp. It wasn't his.
It was
camp.
like 2 camps combined.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, because they reported it was his camp. It was his camp.
Yeah, Cam Newton 1 camp. Yeah.
So they were doing like a scrimmage. It was like a scrimmage or something.
And he got into it with the other camp people, and he said it's something escalated real fast. But he was like, "Man, I could have really got on there with them." But he's like, I ain't want to lose. I ain't got nothing. He said, I got a lot to lose, and they really don't. So,
right. That's the right thing. That's the right and responsible.
Because I couldn't wait for him to drop the podcast after, just so he can explain what he was.
He should have called.
Well, he was on. He was talking with what's his name?
Shaq. You talking with Shaq?
No, it wasn't Shaq. It was the defensive line. No,
because he was like, I could have brought somebody on here this podcast. He's like, I'm gonna do this one by myself. I think that's the one he did.
Yeah, that might be his. But I seen the interview where he was. Can't think of who it was now. My mind.
Was it All-Star Weekend then? Because in All-Star Weekend he was interviewing a lot of people. That happened.
I don't know, but this was a sit-down joint. This was like a one-on-one interview.
Yeah, so I know he did one with Shaq. That's the one I know about.
I say he did that. So that happened. That was before then the incident happened after that. So
they talk about that in the interview.
But I mean, that nigga ain't do nothing wrong other than not have enough niggas with you.
I had a team with
examples of niggas. Somebody should have been an example of.
Right, like somebody not involved. Like, I hate when the talent has to get their hands dirty.
Right.
Like, you're the talent. Like, you got to show these kids how to throw a ball. Don't mess your hands up with this.
So you're saying he shouldn't have. So back to what. So you're saying he shouldn't have.
He had no choice at that point. You feel what I'm saying? They was on ass. They was on ass. He had no choice. But they should have never been like close enough to where. Now, one is one thing, but multiples.
Right.
That means the other two had distance to cover to get to him as well.
Right.
And if you didn't have other people simultaneously covering distance, that's a problem. Because that also could have went a lot worse for Cam.
True.
You should have been mad at the kid. Why would y'all help me?
Right. He should have pulled a Cat Williams. Get this nigga off of me. He said, get him off of me. Get this little boy off of me. He the GOAT, though. That's my nigga Cat.
Shit.
That
hey,
was funny as fuck.
Cat ran that what? That 40? What was it?
497.
He might be faster than me.
497.
At no point in my life ever did I run a 4.9.
Right, same.
There was never a point. I've been on lineman my whole life. Never been a fan.
Yeah,
I don't know if I. Yeah, I don't think I.
I can't remember my 40 at the. Me and my grandfather, God rest his soul, went to the Super Bowl experience in Tampa Bay when the Ravens played.
So I know it wasn't no Raiders.
It was the Ravens.
It's the Patriots? I mean, not the Patriots.
Packers? Not the Packers.
Well, yeah, this had to be what, 2000?
This was like 2012.
2012.
I was out of high school. I mean,
2003. That's like 2002.
It would have been like 20.
Because I was definitely out of high school in 2012.
Yeah, it probably would have been 2000. No, because I wasn't that old.
So it was 2001 then.
It probably would have been 2001.
CT, we was on first half rolling them dice in 2012, boy.
No.
Because I remember I was either in or going into the 8th grade.
Oh. Oh, I know what year that is.
Nigga, that's way, but that's nigga. You was probably in 8th grade in like.
No, I'm not.
99.
2000, 99. I'm about to say probably yeah. Because I was in 8th grade in like 05, 06.
The Ravens didn't make Super Bowl in 1999.
Then I don't know. It was around that time.
It had to be like 2000.
2001.
Ed Reed was still in college in 99, wasn't he?
I believe so.
Then I might have.
Yeah.
So I might have been a little older than I thought I was. I know I was still playing football.
Nigga, he was under the age of 20. How fast did you run?
I mean, I don't know. I haven't been clocked. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you get clocked. That's why I'm thinking of this, because that's the last time I got clocked. But I know it was a 4 something. I can't remember what it was. It was definitely below a 4.9. The only reason why I remember is because everything was set up there like a contest. I don't know if the winner won something or not, but I got second in field goal kicking. I got second in the 40 again to a grown man. Not that should have mattered, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
grown man speed. Sometimes.
Yeah, they got me. He just got me flat out. But and I got second in the passing. I didn't win anything. No, I think I might have got third in the passing.
You had a little arm on you?
You know I got a little arm on me. Stop playing. You done seen this work.
You're right. I forgot the flag football. You played quarterback a couple times.
Yeah, I just don't have the legs to, ever since that injury, I don't have the legs to do what I used to do.
That motherfucker looked like Donovan McNabb in the pocket. Byron Leftwich.
Right. I ain't trying to run, motherfucker. Don't make me run.
Oh, shit.
I'm trying to be playing and grow roots in this ground right here. But you gonna make me dance a little bit.
Go side to side, little,
But back to this shit though. What's the most what's the word? Shocking. Shocking move y'all seen.
Russell Wilson to the Steelers.
Nah, because we talked about that, and you tried to put him on my Raiders, and I told you what exactly seems to be true, that they don't want old.
I think I said the Steelers. I'm gonna have to go on the tape and see
Steelers
that.
don't usually go for.
You might have. I think he did actually.
Steelers don't usually go for notable guys, so that's why I was a shock. Like, even talking to my dad yesterday,
But it's about availability as well, and what Steelers do like is a good, consistent guy, and that's what Russ is.
Yeah, Russ is in his career. This works for him. Like Russ is in the Steelers part of his career right
now. And I think they know that's their missing piece. Like they need a quarterback.
Now, if they had Russ last year, a lot of teams get knocked
and
off.
It'll open up the run more for them. You know what I'm saying?
I think him and Mike Tom. I don't know why. I think I told you this yesterday offline, Cliff. But I think Mike Tomlin and Russ will do some things. You know, if that makes sense. Like,
right.
I think because I like Tomlin a lot. Like,
I do too.
You know what I mean? So I think he'll kind of rein Russ in. Maybe build up that because Sean Payton demoralized the man.
That's the type of dude Sean Payton. I mean, that's the type of dude Mike Tomlin is too. He's gonna always buy for his players. So
exactly, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I think he'll really help him elevate. Maybe. I mean, I don't know, but.
And I think Russ is hungry, man. I think one Super Bowl ain't enough for him. So I think he got something to prove.
He said he wants to win 2 before it's all said and done. That's when he was in who was he interviewing with? I don't remember who he was interviewing with.
He said 2, like 2 is in 2 more, or 2 is in the one in Seattle and another one.
Wait, did they win in Seattle? I thought they lost in Seattle.
They lost their second one.
And lost.
Yeah, one.
That's what my dad and I were trying to figure out yesterday.
Yeah, they lost their
2,
second.
He said 2. That's why he did say 2 more. So
okay.
He wants 2 more instead.
Because he should have had 2. But we all know that story.
Right.
Pete fucking Carroll.
Right.
Malcolm Butler.
Yeah.
I don't care if everybody was expecting the run and they put all 11 players back behind each other like a tug of war formation. You still run the ball straight at that line with Marshawn Lynch. That's what you do.
The play before, he had just made a big play. Like, I don't know how he didn't get the ball. My shocking one, I think the most shocking one for me was, I could say Patrick McQueen, but I think it was
also to the Steelers. That's tough.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough.
That's tough.
And they released.
I seen Jordan Poyer went to the Dolphins.
Yeah, Jordan Poyer. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one.
Like the Dolphins got better.
I do like that Christian Wilkins to my Raiders.
I seen that.
But I already knew that was the case anyway. We was in bidding war with the Chiefs over Chris Jones, and I knew that wasn't going to work out.
Oh no!
Did Derrick Henry go to the Ravens?
Yeah, Derrick. Yeah. That might have been a big one too. I don't think gonna lie.
And I wouldn't say bidding war by no means, but we were given offers that we couldn't compete. Yeah, we couldn't compete with.
Yeah.
But yeah, Derrick Henry to the Ravens was wild, but it's
iffy to me too, though.
If I'm playing Madden,
it's just a lot of runs.
Well, yeah, Madden, that's a tough squad right there.
Yeah, Madden, but in real life,
running the ball every time, up the middle, inside.
You fuck in real life. You fuck around. No, I ain't even gonna say that. I don't want to speak that on anybody, but I can see them both getting having to sit out in the same game.
I think the Neil Hunter to the Houston was crazy.
Who?
The Neil
Hunter. You said
Neil Hunter.
I thought is it Danielle?
Danielle.
That's how it's
Danielle.
His name is spelled Danielle. That's Danielle.
That is Danielle.
That's Danielle.
That's how it's spelled, but it's like the Neil Hunter, ain't it?
No,
nigga, that's Danielle Hunter.
Hey, if that nigga was in school, he's
from out of the
Danielle.
You have to fight me, nigga. You Danielle, nigga.
I don't know why I'm going through the list now and putting them in the chat, and I'll kind of shout them out as we go through. But there's been, it's just been wild. I mean,
y'all got Devontae Parker. Devontae Parker went to Philly.
Yeah, thank you, CT. We appreciate that. Yes, sir.
Trash. Another trash receiver y'all got.
Okay, for y'all, he was.
I wouldn't call him trash, but
they don't use people right, Cliff. That's the Patriots' problem.
Don't use people right.
Y'all don't. Look at Juju.
Like y'all do. Y'all get all them weapons and don't do nothing with them.
But who did we not do nothing with?
Y'all started off what? 10-0?
Okay, but who did we not do nothing with though? You're talking about the record. I'm talking about the weapons. What weapons did we not use?
Byard, he didn't do nothing. Y'all
Kevin Byard was.
He actually had a little bit of. He had a little bit of cook.
CT, he came through halfway in the season.
Yeah, he had a little bit of cook. He had that 1 9-tackle game.
Don't do nothing.
That's why we got rid of him, right? I'm not just sitting on that.
And where y'all send Byard to?
Bears.
Chicago.
Yeah,
oh my God.
That's exactly what it was.
Nasty.
Chicago.
They got picked up a couple pieces.
They definitely
Chicago
did.
sure did. Boy, they loading the fuck up for Marvin Harrison Jr. or whoever they get.
They got Gerald Everett
too.
too.
Number 1 pick. So yeah, they get that.
Yeah,
I like him.
They got Gerald Everett from the Chargers.
I like
tight end. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough for Chicago.
Y'all signed that. I think I just seen today the Raiders signed that tight end from the Cleveland Browns.
Who?
Njoku?
No.
I'm about to say, nigga.
Harrison.
They don't need him. They got my. Hey, Cliff, what's my boy's name from Notre Dame that I told you I like?
Mike Mayer. A dog too. He's a dog.
We probably had the worst signings, man.
But he ain't even start. Mayer ain't start.
We picked up
He
Antonio Gibson.
He will.
Y'all trash, CT. Are you surprised?
I saw that.
Bread, but I feel like we still got some work to do. But we can get T. Higgins.
Not good.
We didn't get Ridley today. So he tied to the Titans. Who else we get? We got Austin Hooper. Oh my God!
I thought y'all had him already.
Trash. No, we didn't. I think the Raiders did.
No, we had him.
Yeah. We picked up Jacoby Brissett.
I seen that 1-year deal. He's back.
Why? Like, I don't understand it, but
Jacoby's
nice. Yeah, he's not bad, and he didn't get no cook last year, so he's still fresh.
He did good for y'all.
Well, I wouldn't call him fresh, but you know what I mean.
Though. I thought we could at least grab. If we could get
But you gotta think,
Joe Mixon.
But CT, you gotta think though, like, and like all jokes aside, I'm not even trying to dish the Patriots, but it's like you got Gerard Taylor. I want to get his name right because I called him Jared that one podcast. You got him as a new coach, and then you just got rid of. We didn't even talk about this yet, fellas. You just got rid of Mac Jones for a 6th-round pick to the Jags. Who's really wanting to come and play for the Patriots right now?
And he get coached there, so y'all know. I know they don't want to come there. So
you know what I'm saying? That's what it comes down to. The market, CT.
And who's y'all's QB?
Right, Brissett.
I swear.
That's probably, and that probably might mess around. No, it's not.
It's Minshew.
It's not.
See, just released Garoppolo the 13th.
That can work in New England. Why?
We can pick up Jimmy back.
Why? Because y'all don't have anybody to really show out. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody that's name if they flip out is gonna make papers like that.
Though, but they got draft picks.
Right, which is a good thing. See, the Raiders are still working with Max Crosby and Devontae Adams, who's not gone yet, and all them. If they were to choose to start Minshew, of course you won't hear any.
They might.
Nah.
They picked him up first day of the thing, so yeah, I don't see why they not.
That's what I told Cliff. I told Cliff the same thing.
And they released Jimmy.
And they released Jimmy Bryant.
And they released Brian Hoyer.
They released Jimmy. Yeah,
they did on the
13th. They released Hunter Renfrow too.
I seen that. I was gonna shout that out to you. I seen that. And look, I just told you today in the game. I said trash.
But see, here's the thing. With the Hunter Renfrow release, we also picked up $13.7 million in cap space as well.
That's fine. What y'all gonna do with it?
Now that's the thing. If you were
giving up Josh Jacobs is crazy.
I try to tell Cliff that too.
I mean, I'm telling you, I already told you what it is. They have enough confidence in Zamir White.
Then
I'm not quite there yet, but
then they're blind. They're blind then.
And then Aaron Jones to the Vikings.
I don't think you can say they're blind. Like he has
a shakeup.
Y'all's 2 running backs is like Boston Scott and Kenneth Gainwell.
Now that's what you should have reworded as, like when you said blind, it makes it sound like you're saying that you don't think Zamir will be anything. What you're really saying is he won't live up to what Josh Jacobs was doing for the Raiders.
How can you top 3, top 5 running back in the league?
Had the best season, the #1 spot last year.
Man.
Not last year, the year before.
The year before,
yeah.
Right.
More than 1,600 rushing yards. Yeah, that's tough. But
and then they got rid of Aaron Jones to the Packers. Like, the Packers is crazy. I don't know what they was on.
Yeah, I seen it. Well, I mean, but listen, you got Josh Jacobs. You don't fucking need Aaron Jones. You don't need Aaron Jones. You still got A.J. Dillon back there, CT. That nigga's a dog.
Yeah.
Dog.
They might.
yeah.
I thought he had a good end of the season, though. When healthy,
Kind of fell off towards the end, but he was strong in the middle, in the beginning. AJ was
against the Packers. He killed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it wasn't the Packers. It was the Cowboys. The Cowboys in the playoffs.
Yeah. He did. Aaron Jones did. No, he did when he came back. He sure did. Yeah, he did. But CT, he's getting older. Let me see how old he is. He's
probably 32.
And you know what we always say, Cliff, with that running back shelf life in the NFL. You know what I'm saying?
He might not even.
It's actually extending, and
he's 29. CT.
It's actually the shelf life is extending because of the style of play that they run now. That's why you're seeing older running backs get 3-year deals, because they know that we pass more now. It's not so run heavy like it was before, so they'll be around a bit longer.
And there's more than one. There's usually more than one running back.
Exactly.
Right.
I agree. You're right.
You run 4 or 5 plays. You tap your helmet.
Right. I'm out. Yep. He's right. That's a
Right.
good point. That is a good point. They like to have dual running backs a lot more now.
And that works, you know what I'm saying? But I mean that works.
Hold on. Where did Tony Pollard go to? I can't.
Tony Pollard went to Tennessee Titans. 3 years, 24 mil.
Titans ain't looking too bad. It looked like it's D-Hop and Calvin Ridley and Tony Pollard.
Yeah, they signed Calvin Ridley to some. I don't think they should. I don't think he's worth that though.
Man, with D-Hop though too.
But okay, this is just because I had D-Hop on my fantasy team last year. D-Hop ain't really douche. He had a couple, like 2 or 3 games.
What?
Right.
Yeah, no, CT, hear me out.
I know what you said.
But CT each week, nigga was getting me like a point.
He had 3 different quarterbacks though. Like,
I don't give a fuck, Keisha. You DeAndre Hopkins. You fucking go up there and catch that ball.
you
And
sound stupid.
you know they was keying in on him. He's the only one you can really key in on that.
They're
spot.
not guarding that Westbrook dude over there. They're not guarding. Who else was over there?
But let's keep it a buck though. Hopkins been injury prone since that enhancement.
No, he was suspended the first 4 games, wasn't he?
Well, when in Arizona he was, I thought, right? Remember
No, this year too.
Yeah, he was suspended this year too, I believe.
Tennessee? Okay, so he either suspended or hurt. How the fuck that work? Or when you play, you ain't really doing shit.
Well, he thought Tannehill throwing the ball.
Who was my boy that was going off in Tennessee this year, wide receiver? It wasn't Westbrook. It was the other nigga. Fuck, I can't. I think
Don't say Trey Burke. No.
Yeah, Talon. Was it Talon or Talon Burks or some shit? Something like that. Let me look it up.
He wasn't going off.
You crazy as fuck.
It was like a Florida nigga though, right? Like a Florida nigga, like the,
I think so. Yeah, I'm about to look him up. Right, he was doing his thing. I'm saying compared to the other wide receivers on Tennessee last year.
Did the best.
Man, get the fuck out of here. Now you lying now. Now you lying.
Mm-hmm.
He had a couple games, CT, but I don't want a couple games, nigga. I don't want 2 or 3 games.
I mean, but again, that's that with the Calvin Ridley that changes things.
No, that does. No, that helps. No, that for sure helps. That for sure helps. These ain't none of these niggas the names that I was thinking of. I could have sworn it was some.
What's wild to me is that Buffalo, of course, gave up Jordan Poyer with Isaiah McKenzie and Gabe Davis.
Yeah, where's Mike at? Where's Cliff? Will you talk to Mike? I would love to hear some shit.
Yeah, not about this because Zach Moss. They got rid of Zach Moss.
They did.
They got rid of Trey White.
Man, I don't get it.
Niggas are tripping. Let's see. So, Dalton Schultz, tight end, signed with the Texans.
Yeah,
Texans, like I said, are gearing the fuck up. They're gearing the fuck up. You hear me? You seen what they did? We seen what they did last year with what they had.
Right.
He wasn't even healthy. Y'all forget. Hey, they didn't. Tank Dale wasn't playing.
Right.
Nico Collins did.
He came back. Nico Collins came back, but they was missing the Ohio State boy Noah
Brown.
Yeah,
Noah Brown.
He was in and out.
He's a wide receiver. I mean, he's a free agent now too. So yeah.
Is
For real.
Mm-hmm.
But Texas is loving that.
I could kind of see why.
He wasn't consistent either though.
Nah,
but he
that's
has some big games.
Yeah, he does have big games, but the consistency's not there, and in and out, missing time with that. Both of those together.
They re-signed Schultz too. They brought him back to tight end.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Re-sign who?
Dalton.
He said it was. He said it was crazy in Dallas. Like I seen a podcast here.
Yeah. Because you're playing for Jerry Jones.
He said it's like a circus for real, and then you go to another team, you're like, wow, this is different. Cause
that's what he said. He said he's happy to go to the Texans and just play football.
And play football.
I don't want all that side shit, Cliff and CT.
Dudes going on tour and stuff, and then
right.
Yeah.
I don't want all that. I'm here to ball. I'm paid to ball. I don't want all the other side shit. I'm cool.
Yeah, that's too much.
And
y'all not winning.
Broncos
win at the end.
Right, every year they choke.
But you know what you're getting when you go to Dallas. That's always been a thing.
Right, Cliff. You right. Niggas know.
Their safety Simmons walked.
Yes, Justin Simmons. Yeah, after 8. What's that about? That's what I'm saying. What's really going on in the league right now?
The league is crazy.
Niggas is dropping good players, Cliff, like a bad habit. Not mediocre, decent. I mean, some skill.
You want me? If we sum it up into one word, it's capitalism.
Yeah. Niggas want their money, huh?
It's capitalism. You've used these players for so long that they finally learn the game, and they like, nah, it's my opportunity. I'm gonna get everything I can.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm saying some teams is released. But I hear what you're saying on that end of it. But I'm saying, what about the release? Not niggas just signing because they're a free agent.
Capitalism.
I think the owners are like, look, we gonna save on this money now.
Right.
The Bengals signed
capitalism.
Who they signed? Yeah. The Bengals running back who is Zach Moss. They signed Zach Moss.
Mm-hmm. What'd you say, Aaron?
It's a negotiation. The player wants X amount. The team has X amount.
They trying to protest probably just to raise the money in the league.
That you're not good enough for this amount of dollars.
Right.
That's
the
good thing.
And be like, oh, why'd they let him go? Because he wanted too much goddamn money.
That's a good thing about being in the NFL, right? If they could do that with the working class, then I think that you would see a lot less. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, because there's still a wage gap between the high and the low, but I'm saying the NFL players can perform in front of competition. You feel what I'm saying? If the working class had a portal that showed I'm providing this much for this company at any time, then people would be getting snatched out the water by other companies and shit would start to even out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Then you could start paying more money based on worth, because you can see it in real time. That's the advantage that these players have, is while a team will say you're not worth that money, it's 31 other teams out there that's like, nah, nigga, right. He is.
Just listen, real talk.
We'll give him more.
Yeah, right, on some real shit.
You feel what I'm saying?
It may not always be grass is greener on the, because what we say though, not all money is good money. Though.
No, you right.
Yeah. Lamar played that game when he won. Lamar Jackson played that game.
Oh, he did. He definitely did.
He won. Then there's a list of people that played that game. And you probably should have.
Right. Right. And
that's negotiation.
There's a bunch of people that knew that they was on the way out and still got what they got.
Right.
And that's not to say that they didn't deserve it. I understand fans of a team may be upset, but the player themselves, they deserve it. They done got screwed their whole career. This is their one chance to make a little cash, even though they ain't gonna last.
Right.
Get your money.
Right.
They still paying Chris Bosh to this day. Chris Bosh still.
Is he still getting paid?
Yeah, I think till 2028, right? Or is this
How
the
the
last
fuck
year?
that work? Who signed him to a 30-year
That's what's up.
Find his agent and hire him.
Well, it's just because he had blood clots. He had to retire early.
Yeah. He had a medical
He
issue.
would still be playing right now, probably.
And no, don't go that far, CT.
No, he probably would. He might.
Yeah,
Because you know when he went to
with Brian.
Yeah, when he went to Miami, he changed it. He wasn't Toronto.
Chris Bosh is 39 as we speak.
He was post up in the corner, shoot a three. Chris Bosh.
But you got to
He's
think
still been
that was
playing
back in
like
That
that
is a
was
stretch, though. That is a stretch still.
Cliff, that was back in his 20s, Cliff. The man's 39. You talk about the Miami days.
That wasn't even in the 20s.
Toronto.
Hey, Cliff. Think about it. 10 years ago, right?
17.
11 years ago, the Miami days. He's 39. 39 minus 10
Did
is
he
29.
retire after? Yeah, he did, didn't he?
So he was in his late 20s.
He was medically retired. He got medically retired.
He wasn't in his
Right,
20s,
but it wasn't. That's what I was saying. It wasn't immediately after the championship.
He played for the Heat in 2013, right, CT?
14, 15, 16, 17.
Yeah, I think he was still around after the championship.
Him and D Wade played together in Miami when Brian left.
2017.
Right. I don't know about. I'm about to look. I'm going to the fuck the bullshit. Let me see something.
So
CT,
KD now was
he played from 2010 to 2016 in Miami.
So he missed 1 year.
Season.
Yeah, he didn't.
Yeah, so what are you talking about? Like,
No. I'm just saying though. When he was balling, he was late 20s. Wasn't in his 30s yet. And he's 39. You talking about he still could play? I'm just saying he's 30. Like, there's no way. There's no way.
He was balling in Toronto.
Yeah, Toronto was the only time
he was
Toronto,
balling in
right.
Miami.
No, he was
the man in Toronto.
He was
a role player in Miami,
right?
Balling in Toronto.
He was a consistent star role player in Miami.
Right.
But
Same with Kevin.
His
wasn't
last
like Kevin Love.
paid him like 4 years, 80 million. So he was still had a lot in the tank.
I mean, he was worth it, but he was worth it based off of what he did in Toronto.
That ain't shit in Miami.
Off what he did in Toronto. What?
Yeah, that was off of Toronto. CT, it's no different than Kevin Love.
And don't get me wrong, I'm a guy that says
This
that
is 2024, like 14.
without Chris Bosh, they don't get that first championship. Without him sinking that three,
Or the second one, getting the rebound, kicking it out. What are you talking about? Like, he did a lot.
but he was a lot more of a role player. I really think he was the ass end of a big three in the front end, pushed you
Somebody
to the side.
gotta be. You ain't always.
No, I agree, but a lot of other times there's more of a rotation. But because you have LeBron and Dwayne Wade, you don't get love like that.
Somebody gotta be Chris Mullin, man.
He was still All-Star every year.
Right.
All-Star every year.
Give me the last letter sometime.
Everybody don't want to be the police and cops and robbers, but sometimes if you want to play the game,
He just still been in the league.
you know. So
Miami would have still had him on the team.
Fuck no. The only reason why they kept Udonis Haslem is because they felt bad for him. I'm gonna go ahead and say it right now. Stop.
No.
Felt bad for him. I wouldn't say felt bad for him. I would just say
the Raptors.
I would just say
respect.
Yeah, I would just say that's one of the unusual, which it shouldn't be. It should be traditional. But that's one of the unusual times that a team actually takes care of a player on the down end of their career.
You gotta look it up, man. Know your research.
Wait, what'd you say, CT?
He could have went to Milwaukee for a big bag. Like 2000.
That's on him.
Yeah, he wanted to stay in Miami. That's where he's from.
I mean, you're right. So, right.
That's why his jersey's retired in Miami. Like,
I respect it. I'm not mad at it. He served his time in Miami. He did. But fuck you, Udonis Haslem. I don't even know why we talking about him. What's up with your boy, Cliff? They talk about Darren Waller, Giants tight end, plans to make decision on retirement pretty soon.
he want to be in Vegas with his lady.
He trying to be. Hey, look, CT.
I don't know, bro.
CT. He trying to be.
Who's this lady in Vegas?
Kelsey Plum for the fucking Las Vegas Aces. Two-time world champion. Kelsey Plum. She was Caitlin Clark before Caitlin Clark, nigga.
My phone wilding right now.
You hear me?
I didn't know that.
She made a
she's cute. Hey, she's cute though too, low key. She's low key cute. I ain't gonna cap. She's one of them.
That team is stacked when you think about it.
Oh, they are. I would love to.
How you put that team together?
Hey, CT, tell your friend for the Aces, I'm going to be in Vegas one of them days. How that boy.
Hey, I'm at All-Star Weekend. It's out here in Phoenix.
Bro, ignorant as hell.
Can't say nothing ignorant.
I can.
You can try.
Oh, I can't believe he retired, though. That's early. He must be banged. His body banged up, yeah.
Who?
Waller.
I just think I don't think he's in it. Like he's not mentally in the game no more. He doesn't
banged up. They don't want to play in New York either.
I mean, but you also got to understand, and I think this is a big. It may not be, but I think it is at the end of the day. When he was playing with Vegas, he also had Max Crosby, who was, in similar situations as he was.
Right.
That plays a role. You know what I'm saying? When you got somebody else pushing through it and you seeing it every day.
I see what you're saying.
You feel what I'm saying? You can't
have the crutch, Cliff. You can't always have that crutch, Cliff.
I agree.
Gotta be able to get up off that crutch, baby. I get it. For a little bit, gotta get off that binky. It might be
agree.
Yeah.
I agree with that. But, for somebody that struggles with that, that's a big change.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Not having your what do they call it? What do they call it?
Confidant. Your confidant.
Nah, like when you struggle with addiction and you got that person that
relapse?
You call.
Oh.
Your sponsor. Right. We're not having your, so to speak, sponsor with you on a day-to-day basis, going to war with you on the field, and you being in a different team, New York at that. New York drives you to drugs and drink.
I bet.
If you could afford them, because the motherfucking housing is ridiculous as well.
And retire, I guess. So
every apartment in New York should come with padded rooms, because if you want me to stay in a small space like that and just like that.
Oh yeah, that's tough. That shit. So many buildings.
Home is big as this room.
Real talk.
$1,100.
Man, more than that in New York, Cliff. That's probably on the low end, what you just quoted in New York.
Man, he has a big house.
The house is expensive, but the drugs is cheap.
I can see that though.
Your house is expensive, but you can get drugs for the low.
All right.
Quite the conundrum, my nigga.
And the city never fucking, it's like Vegas. They say it never shut down. Like it's
never.
You know what I mean? I ain't never been.
That's what I'm saying. That's not the ideal place for somebody. And I'm not even trying to talk about Waller like he's not strong. Like, you know what I'm saying?
How do you, though, Cliff? How do you know he lives there? I just thought about it. Because remember, his wife plays for the Las Vegas Aces. So for
he lives in Vegas, probably for sure.
He probably live with his wife in Vegas.
I'm sure, but
he has a spot in New York. You know what I'm saying?
But shit,
there too, nigga. That weed dry as fuck too, nigga.
But shit, I mean, 3 months out of your year is a long time.
Wait, you mean living at home with his wife, or whatever?
Like being involved in the season. Like, yeah, you get a little.
Oh, I see.
That is
but you
not
know,
a
like
long time.
That is.
No, it ain't.
When you struggle with shit, that is. Especially being in a place like that. That's what I'm saying. It's not ideal. So I can understand not wanting to just.
Who had it made playing football? Couldn't ask for too much more.
I agree with that as
well. You
going
to practice for a few hours a day. You know what I'm saying? You chill. You got one game a week.
But you also got to deal with the pressure of maintaining as well.
In his face, media's not obviously putting pressure on him about nothing.
It's not as easy. I don't think it's as easy as motherfuckers think from the outside. Like yeah, it's a lot of motherfuckers that's built to go to practice every day and lift weights and chill with the boys and go and compete in the game, but the pressure of maintaining that spot has to be beyond anything that we've been involved in. Because you're not the best on your squad anymore.
Well, that's everybody gets to that point in their life or their career, right? You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know, because a career is different, right? Because usually with your career, you can maintain that without any physical, or even with physical decline, and continue working. But it's different from a standpoint of somebody standing right behind you, waiting for you to fuck up on something to be like, oh, is it my turn?
Right. Yeah.
And knowing that your organization thinks the same way. Oh, is it his turn?
Man, they paying this man like it ain't. He getting paid high, like a.
You know, we didn't all heard podcasts of the motherfuckers talking about the whole process of even getting involved with getting on a team. That don't mean you stay there.
They obviously thought he could be too good for a team. They brought him to New York. They thought it was going to be nice for Saquon. Jones, you know what I'm saying, the quarterback. They obviously thought it was going to be something, but...
I mean, he got banged up there, too. Beyond your mental headspace, I'm looking at what you're doing on the field. And while it is amazing, while you do have speed to be as big as you are and all that, how available are you? And you remember I was a fan of this nigga, right? I still am, don't get me wrong, but I'm saying, like, even me as a fan of this nigga was like, it's time to move on from him. As a Raider, Darren Waller, as a Raider, you're not available enough for us to really continue
doing business.
Right.
It ain't nothing personal. What it is.
You know what I'm saying? Forget your headspace. It's about what you doing on the field. Now, once you get there and you show somewhat of the same shit, like, I'm still not going to be quite available for you. Then the next step after that is I'm done. Before they get rid of me, I'm done.
Right.
But, I mean, that's my nigga, for real. Don't matter where he played. I wish him the best, you know? But I can imagine, well, I can't, and I can imagine. I can put myself in your shoes, but I can't imagine being in a city like that, dealing with demons. Even the demons I have in a city like that. Like, and I got all this money, too. That's tough, man. That's just a lot. It's a lot deeper than just throwing a ball on a field.
But he got his woman, though. He got his lady. He got some supporters. What I'm saying.
So he got Kelsey. What is he on? He'll make it come back. I'm sure he's too young to be. A lot of money left on the line.
And he started a little later, so he definitely has, I would say, some go left, but now this is an even bigger issue, because me as management, knowing what I know already, I'm like, head's not in the game. Not willing to take the chance on him. Even if you felt that way, I'm sure that even he's media trained enough to know I can't say it unless I really mean it.
Yeah.
Because once you say it, you can't put that toothpaste back in the tube.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now motherfuckers is looking at you like,
you can't put that turn back in the butter after you say that shit.
You know what I'm saying? That's the truth.
Yeah. I mean,
we seen how they was doing Trevor Lawrence, of all people, a national championship quarterback that was coming into the league, and they was like, oh, he got doubts. He might not even be a good fit for the NFL. So imagine what they would do for a B- tight end with A- potential.
I wouldn't go there.
You wouldn't go that far. He definitely has A- potential.
Solid B potential.
You crazy as hell. Darren Waller is.
His body,
one good season, Cliff. You love niggas off of one good season.
It's potential. It's potential though.
Hey, what you used to say? Your boy Ben Simmons had what?
A plus potential.
Now my nigga can't say.
He still has that potential because we've seen what he's done in the past. But why? Whatever is stopping you is an issue. I don't know what that is.
Some of these guys.
He's young. He still has the potential. But if he learned the 3, he would have the potential to be even better than he was before. But for
he
whatever,
doesn't want to play. He finds every excuse to say why his back is messed up.
Quit on his team every year.
Every year he quits on his team.
He mad that his ex is getting passed around, and everybody else. Niggas can't deal with that. Like, oh shit, everybody I'm playing against
But real shit.
Every team that I'm playing against is an ex of my ex.
But the league's like that.
Depressed.
It's like that. When they let Pete Davidson get in the game, man, anything goes. Now
you gotta remember that nigga ain't from here. He's from Australia. I don't know how they do it in Australia, but I guarantee
you know, ain't Kyrie got ties to there?
Yeah, but he also came here. And you remember what Kaylani did to Kyrie, right?
He came here. Yeah, she fucked him up.
Yeah, so think about it. I guarantee you, in Australia, it's not the same kind of dynamic coming up to where you understand how this all works here.
That's what I'm saying.
Who, Kyrie?
CT. He came up over here, Cliff.
Ben?
Yeah, he went to LSU and everything. You knew that.
He went to Brother High School.
Cliff, he didn't just come over for college in the NBA, is what I'm saying. He had to come over. You feel me? Prior to college.
It depends on.
He's been over the whole time. Like, don't use that excuse. Like, he's been over there.
I mean, but think about it though. Even if you came over in high school,
he was there before that.
Cliff, I'll tell you why you're wrong. Kobe lived in Italy for a good amount of his life and didn't come back to Philly to the States until around high school. Said it was a whole different dialogue. He said he had to learn, you know what I mean? Hip hop, culture, all that. He didn't know nothing about nothing. Now Kobe's a different. Now I know he's in the like he's in a I'm not trying to even put Ben Simmons because I'm a huge niggas know how I feel.
Yeah, that's a different breed in itself. But
I'm just saying as far as the transition.
That's a good.
He was in Italy. He was in Italy.
That's a great toss up.
You know that's look. Italy and Philly, y'all. Think about it. Italy and Philly. Come on now, that's night and day. That's night and day.
No, it's that Kardashian spell.
He ain't date none of the Kardashians.
Yeah, he did.
Jenner.
Kobe.
Oh yeah, but Jenner, they know the same magic. They all know the same magic. I'm talking about Ben.
I think she's different.
Shit, and we don't know that Vanessa may not be related to one of them down the line. Fuck.
So she ain't got no kids and nothing, no fake, no BBLs or nothing.
No, I'm just playing.
She low-key just got back with D-Book too.
Who?
I think the Kendall.
She said she just got back with D-Book.
Oh, Devin Booker. No, you're right. Yeah, she was just with Bad Bunny.
Yeah,
he was just with Bad
Bunny.
That's what I'm saying. They don't give a fuck.
They know the same magic. They know the same magic.
Sick of Bad Bunny's accent. She didn't want to hear all that talking.
She couldn't understand him. Her dumb ass probably even if she got that money. She wasn't trying to pay to understand Spanish and shit.
She was probably like Google Translate talking to this.
Right, on some ignorant shit. And then
All
met
right,
his mom or
I'm
some
done.
shit. I bet you his family was clowning on her ass.
She said, "I'm going back to Phoenix."
You hear me?
Listen.
Yeah. Fucking Dolphins free agent tight end Jonnu Smith agreed a 2-year, $10 million deal. So Dolphins.
He left Atlanta.
Oh, that's where he came. Okay, I knew it sounded familiar.
I seen they got him.
Atlanta. Mike Gesicki signed somewhere too from he left us.
Bengals, because Jamar Chase said I got him on the grid. He said I'm gonna get his dancing.
Yeah. Crazy T. Higgins went out though after I thought they just tagged him. So
yeah, he wants out. It's gonna be interesting to see where T. Higgins goes. But he's not really that consistent. He has moments, but he's not consistent.
He's just always hurt too. That's his problem.
Right. So he's rolling the dice on him, betting on himself. This ain't no Lamar shit. Don't get it twisted.
I think I seen the tight end Irvin Smith signed somewhere too, Minnesota.
I didn't see it on NFL.com. I did see Jaguars sign.
Or was it to the 49ers? 49ers picked up a couple of people. They picked up Kendrick. What's his name? He's a linebacker. He played for the Chargers last year.
Oh, Kendrick. I know who you're talking about.
Dude with the hair.
Linebacker. Yeah, he played for the Eagles for a little bit, I think, too, when he first came into.
No, he played for Minnesota.
No, but if it's the same dude, I thought he might have played for Philly at some point too, back when he first came.
Ali Kendrick or something like that.
But yeah, let me see. I know you're talking about. But no, Gabe Davis to the fucking Bills. Jaguars. Yeah, that's a nice pickup. That is
for them, yeah.
How y'all feel about Kirk Cousins going to the Falcons for 4-year, $180 million?
He's paid again.
Right.
100
Cam
million
said,
guaranteed.
Cam said, who's his agent?
Man, he paid.
Do y'all think he deserves it, though?
No.
I mean, I wouldn't give him that much. But
has he done enough to deserve that kind of contract?
He has his stats, but no, nothing to show for it.
Do y'all think the Falcons definitely have
I wouldn't just be
playoffs with him?
100 million guaranteed.
Well, I mean,
God.
They're in the NFC, even though their defense wasn't anywhere near par. They made enough noise. So offensively, this is a big plus. But what do y'all do defensively to make me think y'all got a playoff opportunity? Because right now, even with Kirk, I think that they put up a lot of points, but
there's still a lot of defensive players out there too. So
yeah,
Micah Hyde.
Micah Hyde re-signed with New Orleans, didn't he?
I didn't see that.
No, he was a free agent for the Bills. He played for the Bills.
Oh, I'm tripping.
Mike Thomas?
No, Mike Thomas is a free agent. I'm thinking of Tyron Matthew or whatever his name is.
Yep, he resigned with New Orleans. Yeah.
I don't know why I got him confused with Micah Hyde.
Micah Hyde free agent. Yeah, there's a few of them out there.
What the fuck was I about to say?
Raiders suck ass. Fucking defensive end Bryce Huff, formerly from the Jets, signs 3-year, $51.1 million deal with the Eagles.
Yeah, I knew that.
That's gonna be interesting.
I think that Burns signed with the Giants.
I seen that.
That was big. 5-year deal. Big deal.
And hey, look, CT, while you talking about it, they said Giants agreed a contract with running back Devin Singletary since Saquon. But he's not really.
He on a 3-year, $16.5 million.
And you ain't really divulged into your thoughts yet for the podcast, Cliff. But next on the list it says Raiders agree to terms with Gardner Minshew on a 2-year, $25 million contract.
That means he's starting.
No, it don't.
Oh shit!
It don't. That don't mean that.
Okay, no.
Yeah.
So Cliff,
They're paying him $12 million a year and then $13 million next year.
Give us in the pod your thought, because I know we talk about it offline. You know.
Yeah.
But
So we know that Antonio Pierce said that his focus is on the quarterback position and the cornerback position.
mm-hmm.
Now you pay Gardner 2 years, 25,
Right.
which I think is too much.
I agree.
I think that's too much. I do.
That's a lot.
I agree. I think that's too much. Now, my whole thing is, we talked about off the podcast, is the reason that doesn't mean he starts is, one, because Aiden O'Connell had a better season in just about the same amount of games.
But he doesn't have the experience.
Right. So what I think it is more of is, if they're going with Aiden, which I still don't know, because again, that's a Josh McDaniels pick.
Right.
We know that the Raiders, again, Antonio Pierce has a history with Jaden Daniels.
Correct.
We also know that they plan on at least trading up for a better pick in the draft to be able to go for a quarterback.
But I think we talked about this offline. But what capital do they have if they were to try to trade up? You know what I mean, in the draft. What do you really send to a team that's, I guess, inspiring or attractive enough? You could say.
Antonio Pierce can't do it. I would trade away Devontae.
Whoa!
Get rid of him. I would trade away Devontae. Because I would not, and we talked about that, because not only would I get the draft pick I want, but you owe me something else as well.
You got rid of Hunter Renfrow. Who you going to throw to?
We still got Jacoby Myers. Still got Trey Tucker.
As your number one wide receivers, though?
Yeah.
No, I don't want Jacoby as my number one, because what I do think is Devontae calls a lot of attention. And that's why a lot of them got the stats that they got. I will say that.
Okay.
But I'll also say that with the current quarterback situation, that's not going to change any next year. Now, do I think that Minshew has a better arm than Aiden and Garoppolo? For sure.
Garoppolo's gone. Remember, it's all you got is Aiden.
Right. But I'm saying, for the sake of argument,
okay.
Hell yeah, neither one of them have a good deep ball.
Right.
He'll slang that motherfucker. We know that.
Yeah. He did in Indy.
He'll let it go. And if he sees Devontae even look like he's breaking away,
right,
that motherfucker's up in the air.
That's why I think he's going to start, Cliff.
He was killing. Pittman had a good season because of him.
But again, remember, I've said it. I said it back when we were talking about Derek Carr. I said I would take Minshew over Carr.
You did, and now y'all got him.
Yeah, it's crazy. He did. Cliff used to.
Now y'all got him.
Because we had him. Wait a minute.
Y'all did.
Time out.
He was a bad.
Time out. Eagles just lost two of their quarterbacks because Mariota went to the Washington Commanders. It said, I believe. And then now I'm just putting two and two together. Now Minshew went to the Raiders. Who's fucking backing up Jalen Hurts? We still got that one rookie.
Well, Minshew was out last year. Minshew went to Indy
didn't play
last year.
He was playing with Indy.
Oh, right.
He left Eagles to go to Indy last year.
Yep.
So y'all got it wasn't Brian Hoyer.
No. His name is I believe our backup from
y'all had Brian Hoyer.
Jack
I think
Stahl.
y'all let him go.
I think the Eagles got Jack Stahl. I think his name is Jack Stahl. He's a second, about to be his second year, I think, this upcoming season. I don't remember what school he went to. I think he went to, it might have been, what's the school Carson went to? I think he might have went to South Dakota or some shit. Something like that.
Not familiar
anyway,
with
he's nobody. But Eagles don't got no backup quarterback. That's interesting. That is interesting.
I mean, what y'all gonna do? Maybe the Raiders. You know how Davis and them do. Maybe they just picking up players right now because they know what motherfuckers is gonna be looking for at the end of all the free agency.
True.
They just bought 2 PlayStations. They like, nigga, we'll give you Minshew if you really want them because you need them now. But listen, I wouldn't put nothing past them Davises. They play the game different.
Austin Eckler signed with the Commanders.
Saw that.
Yep.
What do y'all think?
Bobby Wagner.
Yeah,
just signed too. That's crazy.
Bobby Wagner as well.
2 year, $11.43 million for Austin Eckler. So
Hopefully we can get.
The Commanders didn't get him on a bad deal.
Right, and he's been hurt a lot anyway. So.
You are correct.
Mike Williams.
I seen Mike Williams got released. I did see that. That's interesting from the Chargers.
Yeah.
He's out there. Jets signed Tyrod Taylor as a veteran backup.
Yeah. He played for Cleveland last year?
No.
Who was it he played for?
Hey, look.
Was it the Chargers? No, it was
He played for so many different teams. I know his motherfucking jersey closet.
collection.
Yeah. But who did he play for last year?
I'm about to look it up.
Yeah, do
He
that.
played for the Chargers, or was it the?
I'm a diver. As soon as I download that bitch, that's what
It was a Giant.
It was the Giants.
Was
it was
the
Giants. Yep. It was.
Okay.
It was the Giants. I can't remember who it was. That motherfucker.
Yep, I had to think because I was like, it was a blue team. He came in when Danny Jones went down.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold to the Vikings.
All right. What's that?
Yep.
What's since?
Was it a
What's
2-year deal?
that?
1 year deal for $10 million.
10 mil. I knew it was something like that. Yeah.
Who was playing when Kirk went out?
Don't get me lying.
Now I'm.
It was.
Was it Case Keenum? No.
No, it was a light skinned dude. What was his name?
Oh,
he got traded from Arizona.
Dobbs.
yeah.
Dog. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Let me see real quick. So.
And then Chandler's a running back, probably got Chandler, dude.
I really don't. I don't watch a lot of Minnesota.
I don't either.
Like they don't even come across my radar like that.
Not since Randy Moss.
Oh no, they
So,
got
it was Nick
games.
Mullins. Nick Mullins.
Okay, there you go.
The Mullinator.
You trash.
He did all right a couple games.
He had some decent ones.
Yeah, he just wasn't, he was a backup. He just wasn't, he did what a backup was supposed to do. But let me see what else. So we
Y'all
talked
got
about
what's his name? CT.
Who?
Y'all got Taki.
Ooh.
Linebacker,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sion or Sion. Taki.
yeah. I don't even really. I hate it. I ain't really.
Sound like he
feeling it.
talky sucky.
Man, don't hate.
He ain't about to do shit.
I wouldn't be upset with that pick. He on a 2 year.
Our defense is gonna be nice. I think we talking about bringing J.C. Jackson back. I don't know how we can release
Nah,
him.
y'all can't keep cutting him and bringing him back and bringing.
That's what I just said too. Like, why we talking about? I seen they was like
When
Oh,
Judon and
yeah.
Gonzalez coming back.
this
Who?
year.
Oh yeah, they gonna be back this year. I do like that Hispanic cat. What's his name again?
Christian
And then
Gonzalez,
we
Yeah,
bought
he's
Kyle
nice.
Duggar. We
cornerback.
brought Kyle.
Yeah, he's nice.
Oh yeah, 17 over there. He's nice.
He's nice.
We brought Kyle Duggar back.
Hey, but
Hopefully we
CT,
try to
who do y'all think y'all get in the draft? That's the real question. Who do the Patriots get?
Who's the white boy that they said is supposed to be the first white cornerback drafted since Seahorn?
I don't know the draft like that, honestly, y'all. Once they get to our team, we'll start figuring them out.
I'm wondering if it might be next year. I can't remember.
Now next year we need to go. Hopefully,
But it's a white cornerback. I can't think of his name.
We needed Hunter. We needed Travis Hunter. Which we had the next year draft.
Travis Hunter, Christian Gonzalez.
I know.
That would be tough.
We'll take Shador.
Shador at the quarterback?
Yeah.
That's assuming that y'all have a bad season again, too. And y'all will.
Yeah, no. We won't. We're going to spark something. We got a lot of money still.
Nah, y'all will. Y'all gonna do that.
But CT, like I said, who do you think the Patriots draft? You know, y'all got a high draft. Who do you think?
I think we get T. Higgins going with DeMario Douglas at wide receiver. We don't got we bought in Antonio Gibson at running back. I didn't like that.
But I mean, CT, I'm saying my question is
with the draft pick.
Who do you think y'all draft? Who do you think, or who do you want to get? Who do you think they'll get, or if it's different, you know, and tell me who do you want to see them get?
What picture y'all
I wanted Marvin Harrison Jr. We got the third pick, I think. Was it third or second?
That would be interesting.
Yeah, Mike got the second because
I'm gonna look.
Chicago first.
Momentum.
Yeah, then I think is it y'all?
No, it's not us.
I'm looking.
I think we got the third pick for sure.
So
we gotta go get a quarterback though, and hopefully we can get the dude from Washington. I like that.
Penix, Michael Penix,
number 3.
Yeah,
third pick. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Who's in between?
The Washington is at 2. Bears are
Washington.
Washington's trying to come up, I see, but they ain't got it.
Magic Johnson over there making something happen, ain't he?
He trying. That motherfucker trying.
What? Hey, how y'all feel about Joe Mixon to the Texans for a 6th round pick? That's a steal. That's a fucking steal. 6th round pick.
They would be a top of. Yeah, they be top of the conference for sure.
Man.
Yeah.
That's dangerous. CJ, Joe Mixon, Tank Dell, Nico Collins.
Mm-hmm.
Schultz. Man, that's tough.
Daniil Hunter.
That's why they got rid of Noah Brown. That was like,
he's on there. Really, and then my boy on defense, who's about to go into his 2nd year, Will Anderson at defensive end or linebacker, I believe. Man,
they have some guys over there.
Texans is gonna be scary, boy.
This whole season is gonna be very interesting.
Yeah, Patrick Queen linebacker went to the rival from the Ravens, 3-year, $41 million.
Brandon
already got T.J. Watt, Cameron Hayward, Minka Fitzpatrick. They released.
You
Patrick.
said, okay, I'm tripping.
They got a defense, man, and Pittsburgh's trying to.
Pittsburgh, yeah, they crazy.
Yeah,
they got rid of I think Deontay.
And they got rid of. That's what I thought was dumb. They got rid of Deontay. So where's that? I got that on here. Deontay Johnson for cornerback Dante Jackson to the Panthers.
A corner, that's good. They needed a corner. They got rid of Patrick Peterson.
They did get rid of Patrick Peterson. They sure did. Drew Lock got signed to the Giants. Backup
1-year deal. Yeah.
What they gonna do with Danny Jones?
Right. He's not he's hit or miss. He don't stay healthy.
They paid him all that money.
Yup.
The this is Q. He said
man, Q should have.
The Mixon move is another owner and GM devaluing the running backs. I agree with that.
I'm happy that Philly's bringing back defensive back Chauncey Gardner Johnson. 3-year contract up to $33 million.
This nigga said Chauncey.
Yeah, Chauncey Gardner.
CJ.
I mean, they call him CJ, but on the article, you know, they got Chauncey Gardner Johnson. Yeah. But he said, I thought it was interesting, and I don't blame him. He said that he was on a Twitch or something with somebody, and they was recording it. And dude asked him, he was like, "What's the one thing you don't like about Philly or whatever?" And he was like, "The people." He's like, "I fucking hate the people. I fucking hate the people." He said, I like the team, the atmosphere, like the weather. I don't mind the cold. He said, but I fucking hate the people. He said, they're obnoxious as fuck.
I bet.
Damn, right. I bet too. See, I'm not that deep like them because I've never been to Philly. I'm not from Philly. I just like Philly. You know what I mean? But yeah, them niggas is probably on one. I can see it. I thought that was interesting. But we need that though. He's coming back. So that was a good pickup for us, I guess, to get back. Jameis Winston to the Browns, 1-year contract.
1-year deal, yeah, back up.
I mean, that's interesting. I mean, that's, you know, because
what's up with Flacco, yeah.
What's up with Deshaun? Yeah, Flacco going. Yep.
He'll be back.
Jets got a right tackle from the Ravens in some sort of trade. They're trying to boost up that offensive line
for Jets.
Yeah, they got Morgan Moses from Ravens in a trade, right tackle.
Okay.
I thought they got.
You see
that might be
Mahomes
the same guy.
Pat Mahomes reconstructing his deal.
I think they might have got a guard too.
Did they? Yeah. What we talk about? If Aaron's gonna play for y'all at that age, at this point, you got to have somebody to block. We seen what happened before. We called it.
I don't think I'm confusing, but I think they got a guard too.
Did they? I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it.
Mahomes is smart. He keep reconstructing his deal.
I was about to call that out too. Patrick Mahomes is on his Brady, reconstructing a deal.
No, he's not. They paid this man already. He's
what?
He's already set in stone with the money wise. He's got more
right,
money
than Brady for sure. Right, but he could be getting more though.
Right, that was the whole point. What CT say, dummy? He was on his, because remember Brady would do that towards the end. Remember Brady would take.
Brady was only getting 10 million, 11 million. This boy's getting paid.
No, I agree, but the whole point was, remember Brady would reconstructure. No, not the amount. I'm saying, I'm not comparing the amount. I'm saying Brady would reconstructure his deal to free up more money for the squad.
I know what you mean, pay cut.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, when niggas do that CT, it's on. You know what I mean? It's on. They really trying to, you know what I mean? They trying to stack. Hey.
They trying to
I got a hot take. Chiefs get T. Higgins.
Yeah, I know. You're right.
That would be tough.
Because they just re-signed Chris Jones on a 5-year deal. So.
She trying to pop his shit.
CT, they just freed up at least
team.
21 mil by reconstructing.
Yep.
Say it to our face.
You're right.
You know,
they can get Juju back too. Juju's a free agent.
Is he?
I think we cut him.
For real?
Juju going back to Pittsburgh. That's my other hot take.
Oh, I don't know if y'all got enough.
Or Juju goes to the Raiders since y'all let Renfro go because y'all need it. That's interesting, Cliff. I was going to ask you. Well, go say your thoughts. I don't want you to do it.
I was just going to say, at the rate, well, we know, okay, maybe they're playing it smart because that's their best shot anyway at this point. Like, I know they have to make it somewhat competitive, but right now you have so many openings that it's like there's no way you're going to fill them in the draft. You're not making any big free agency moves. What's going on at this point? I would be worried if I was a Pats fan. But at the same time, though, like, you know, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Like, this is y'all's era that you got to go through.
No,
you can't have it all and continue to keep it.
Yeah, I think it's all wide open every year. It ain't like no favorite besides the Chiefs. I'll give it that. The Chiefs is one of their favorite
Yeah,
teams.
they
But
definitely.
besides them, I think we got a shot.
Yeah.
Man, I want to see what happens with this draft.
Sure.
Yeah, that Bobby Wagner deal. I didn't see the amount, but yeah, it does say the 1 year deal. I wonder what he got paid.
Huh?
He's still tackling. He's still ready to see him tackling. Yeah, he probably got paid a good buck.
Both.
92 mil. Yeah, really got that 92 mil for a year on the Titans. That shit's wild. CT, they overpaid him. I don't care what you say. They overpaid really.
We were supposed to overpay him. I can't believe we didn't do that.
Y'all was trying to get him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I thought you said y'all had bread. You said you had the most money in the league. Why ain't y'all snagging?
That's what I'm saying. They offered him more, obviously. So he.
That's what I'm saying. I would be worried if I was a New England fan, but
is Roger Kraft saving his money for the strippers and the boat trips with Meek Mill? What's happening, CT? What's going on?
We're gonna call T Higgins. Hopefully he picked up. Make some offers. We ain't got nothing going right now. We got rid of Mac. Getting rid of Mac is crazy off the rip.
Right, that's wild for a 6th round pick
to a team that don't even need him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that was interesting too. I thought. So, do they believe in? So the question is, do the Jaguars really believe in Trevor if they sign Mac as well? Like, is it going to be a?
Hey, Mac's from Jacksonville.
I like Trevor.
Right, you like
Mac's from Jacksonville. They might go with the hometown kid.
Mm-hmm. Especially if Trevor obviously get hurt or if he start fucking up. Man.
That'd be crazy.
I think they're gonna have a quarterback competition between them two.
It's gonna be a lot of controversy with like that team with that.
Yeah, I mean, but I feel like that's good for both of them.
Yeah, that's a good problem to have. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you need that competition, like that little,
Yeah, it's definitely good for both.
Now they got Gabe. They traded Calvin for Gabe, basically. That's a good replacement. You still kept Ever Ingram, so you still got Kirk Cousins.
See, that gives me signs that Trevor wins that quarterback competition.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he definitely does. You know that. Off of skill, oh, yeah, Trevor's the better quarterback. It's just a matter of how does that translate on the field, and can he stay healthy?
Mm-hmm.
Because if he,
really, can he stay healthy? Because he's mobile. I think he has the best deep ball out of. Clearly, his class by far.
Who's in his class?
I don't want to.
Better not be Joe Burrow.
No. No, it was him, Mac, Fields.
Fields got a cannon.
Fucking. Yeah, but nah, I don't think it's like Trevor's. I don't think it's like Trevor's. Like, I think Fields can heave a ball, but Trevor's putting it on somebody. Like, he's still, in stride with his receivers. He just hasn't I don't think he's had somebody fast enough to keep up with his arm strength. And Gabe Davis is one of them that.
He's nice.
You know what I'm saying?
But, like, what are y'all, so as the Raiders, Cliff, right? Okay, so y'all release Hunter Renfrow, right? You lose Josh Jacobs. You get rid of Jimmy G. What is the future of the Raiders offense? All around, not even just one particular position. It's just like...
Well, that's the thing. We need one. And that's why I'm glad that we making these moves, is because the history of the Raiders has been rely on a consistent veteran to do something and that's not what's working, especially nowadays.
Right.
You got to get young or younger talent and develop them into your system. And Carr wasn't the go, which I've been saying for years. So now you got to try it all over again. Only good thing about this era of the Las Vegas Raiders that we're in is we have a brand new quarterback, or a brand new head coach, I mean.
AP.
You hear what I'm saying? And remember, we talked about this off podcast too. The fact of the matter is, it was Davis. It was Mark Davis that wanted to go with Josh McDaniels.
Right.
You hear what I'm saying? Y'all got rid of him before the season was even over.
Right.
Josh McDaniels wanted to bring in Jimmy Garoppolo.
Right.
Y'all just Xing that money. So if that wasn't a humbling experience for you as an owner who just got a win from your Las Vegas Aces, to just let the people do their jobs, which is again another reason why I think we will see the Raiders either draft a quarterback or Fields is still out there. If they don't think they have enough to shop around to get a good draft pick, I bet you see them make a move on Fields.
Or can they really afford Fields?
Definitely, that's why we making room. That's why you see us drop a Renfro and get an extra 13.7.
Breaking news. CT, you brought him up earlier. Linebacker Eric Kendricks decides to sign with the Dallas Cowboys after agreeing to deal with the 49ers. Fuck the Cowgirls. It's always fuck the Cowgirls. But that's a good pickup for them. That's a good pickup. Him and whatever, Trayvon Diggs. I'm sure he'll be back this year.
I would like to really switch it to the basketball.
Go ahead. I got some shit pulled up. Hold up. Glad you brought it up.
I mean, it ain't really a lot to say. It ain't really been much movement. The Thunders took the one spot.
Yeah, they are something.
I said the Thunders.
The Thunders. There's some dogs, though.
Yeah, D-Lo been hooping.
Hell yeah.
Minnesota's been hooping without.
Yeah, D-Lo has been hooping.
Yeah. Ever since
Dame Lillard passed Reggie Miller.
For three.
What,
yeah. Shout out to Dame.
Definitely.
They got killed. He played bad the other night, though. But ever since then, they've been winning. They've been going crazy. He's been going crazy since All-Star break. So that's that first bad game since the All-Star break. What other teams been doing it?
Otto Porter Jr. announced retirement after 11 seasons.
For real?
He ain't trying to play in the G League. He won a ring. He was like, I'm cool.
I mean, I get it.
League, he got to guard. He can't guard guys in the league. I think he had injury too. That no, he won it with the Warriors, didn't he? He had a good season with the Warriors.
Who?
Otto Porter when he won a championship.
With the Golden State.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, he won with Golden State. I don't remember what year.
21. 21, wasn't it? Yeah.
Probably something like it wasn't that long ago. I remember that because I remember them giving him his ring for a game or something.
It was the year before. It was 2020. It was the year before the Denver one. So yeah, year before last.
Yeah, like I said, y'all right. Yeah, when Golden State. Yeah, because Golden State. Boy, didn't Golden State win last year?
Denver did.
Oh,
Denver
right.
The year before that.
Fuck, I forgot. Denver. Yeah, they did win last. That's great. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Golden State. Yeah, so it was a year before, like you said. Yep. I mean, Otto was all right. He wasn't really, to me, he wasn't really like that.
Yeah, I know.
He wasn't really like that.
He got paid though in the league. Watch the Wizards paid him a lot.
Did they? Oh yeah, they think they did pay him too, red.
I think he got $100 million deal.
For real?
Yeah.
Wasn't he on Denver? Wasn't he on Denver at some point? Before Washington?
Wizards and Warriors.
Oh, that's okay. Right. Yeah, he played for the right. Because he was with Bradley. He was with Bradley Beal.
Brad Beal, yep.
Yeah, I wouldn't have paid that nigga all that money though.
Oh God, they paid Brad Beal what $50-some million too. They paid dudes overly. They gave John Wall a big deal too. They organizations messed up.
John Wall talking about he want to come back and play for the Heat.
He been trying to come back. Nobody won't. Hey, they let you go.
Nigga better Dougie on somewhere else, nigga, because it's not gonna be in the league.
They blackball you. Once you out the league, it's over with.
They did, yeah. DeMarcus Cousins, yeah, him too. Like,
yep. I'm surprised they keep giving Isaiah Thomas chances. He keep giving Judy chances and stuff. Like,
yeah, some niggas they do. They don't.
And he's little as shit.
Yeah, Isaiah Thomas. Yeah, he keep right. He must be cool with somebody. He must know somebody that knows somebody type shit. CT.
But he putting up buckets.
He get buckets. Shit. He get buckets. Why they fuck up my guy's statue? They said the Kobe statue got a bunch of spelling errors and other shit wrong with it. So they gotta fix it. Yeah. That's fucking. How do you not like have that? Like when you create it,
they said it's supposed to be more than one statue. They said it's supposed to be like 3 of them.
Where the fuck's the other statues at? You got that fucking fucked up too, misspelled and shit. Like what the fuck?
Where the fuck they finna put all that at? That's crazy.
You hear me? Right? Like bro, just don't make sense. Like, yeah, they got me hot about that shit. Now I'm getting mad. Hey, I'm definitely getting mad next year at this point, nigga. With all these.
What? I'm a Mad fan every year. I be busting ass on her.
You ain't busting shit.
They don't want to play me no more in this Madden.
Nigga, you already know what it was in Madden back in the day. You trash.
Oh no, yeah. Y'all ain't talking about no next year's Madden.
He's weak. I told him when the new one come out, I'm getting it for sure. Remember, I told you that too because of all the stuff that's trades and transactions. I'm getting it, and I'm whooping ass. I'm coming. I'm getting it. I'm
get the refund. Be ready to get the refund.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm beating y'all with the Raiders.
Yeah, 21 skunk.
I don't care. I don't care if Gardner is the quarterback.
You better care.
I don't.
Y'all running game is dead.
Right? Yeah, we're exactly.
Crazy as fuck. Y'all niggas don't know. Y'all niggas don't know.
Their overalls are probably gonna be like in the high 60s, low.
Yeah, your offensive rating went down.
You crazy as fuck.
White and Abdullah. Cliff? What do you think Russell Wilson's rating's gonna be on Madden? I
think it's gonna be down.
82, like an 82, 83.
I bet it's 90.
Hell no. Fucking 90. Now 90. CJ better be a 90 at least.
He'll be a 92.
Yeah, CJ going up. Yeah, Madden be tough with the ratings though.
Don't they? That's why I said. Can you imagine what they're gonna rate them if that's who they got at the running back? They're gonna grade them tough.
Yeah, they do be crazy now.
They need to be graded tough as fuck. They got Simon Cowell doing the grade system now.
Aaron Donald will be a 99. They always come in 99. Patty 99 club.
And he haven't.
Travis Kelce 99 club.
Kelce, and he was trash. I mean, I don't want to say trash, but
Justin Jefferson 99 club.
It was definitely not.
He definitely doesn't deserve to be in the 99 club this
year. But he
year.
Still would be a 99. You crazy.
He better not be. Mahomes should. No, Mahomes definitely should.
I agree with that. No, I don't agree with that.
Yeah, not Kelce, but yeah, Mahomes.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, what's
You
up
see
with the
his
Cavs?
playoff
Though?
run?
What the Cavs talking about?
He
The
missed
Cat,
back tonight.
nah, we in the same spot, 41-24, third. We still in third. But what I will say is Donovan Mitchell, you know, he ain't been playing since February.
He back tonight.
He did play tonight.
I seen him.
I
play
didn't.
Right now,
You know, I ain't been
Yeah,
watching.
he's playing tonight because he was on the sports bet shit.
I gotta get a TV mounted somewhere here.
And y'all played a good game the other night. I was watching that Phoenix. I watched the whole Phoenix game.
Yeah, he Garland dropped 30 that night.
Garland was hooping in the first quarter. He came out.
Garland dropped 30 that
in the
night.
first quarter.
That was luck.
He was 7 for 10 from three. He was
flashing.
Yeah, he was balling. And see, that's the thing that bothers me, right? And he's been catching his rhythm. I'm not gonna lie, because the game before against the Timberwolves, he had 34 points.
Yeah, he just didn't have no help. Though. I think Schuster's out. Evan Mobley's out.
I just want to see more of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, now this is what I'm looking forward to, right? Is if he catches his rhythm and Donovan comes back with Donovan still passing. You know what I'm saying? Because Donovan has improved his passing. I'm not going to lie. Can't lie about it.
He had 6 assists a game.
Yeah, I can't lie about it. He's definitely moving that ball around. So now that Darius is actually feeling his rhythm with them two back on the court, I'm hoping to see us going back on the runs.
Yeah, they just always one of them hurt at one at a time, you know?
Mm-hmm. That's exactly
y'all
what
playing.
it is.
I like the way y'all playing right now, though. I like the way like Minnesota, they without Cat right now. Gobert playing good ball.
Cavs is up by 9. Third quarter, 7 minutes left, 67-58.
I ain't putting no bets in tonight neither, man. I'm kind of bummed
I put
about
in
that.
one. Man.
No, I did.
I seen you send a couple too. I went to sleep before this because you know this my early morning, I should say. So
right. Hell yeah.
I did not make any bets. By the time I even opened my phone, it was already like 10. I don't like being hurried.
Right.
Late, yeah.
I'm not losing money on hurry. No.
Always tomorrow.
All right.
There's always tomorrow.
I got $5 more I might put on this Lakers game.
I need these overs.
Y'all play who tonight?
The Kings. A lot of stat that game.
I might put some money in on that, matter of fact.
I might just do that game only, just stack up our
Yeah, I might.
I need these
I almost
overs.
hit the other day. I was so mad. I just needed my dumb self put Spencer Dunley to get 2 assists. He got 1. I just needed him to hit that. And then I'm watching the game. He just on the bench sitting the whole fourth.
Yeah. See, that's how they be fucking.
And I'm thinking he finna go in. I'm thinking he finna go in because they went up by a lot. Oh, he finna go in with the second unit.
Yeah,
he didn't even go in. There was some dudes that went in over him, like other rookies. So I'm like,
these motherfuckers be watching the line. You gotta find a way to bet under the line and still make profit.
He had 6 assists. I was going to get 2. He had a 1 early 2 in the second quarter. I was like, yeah, he finna get this.
And I bet it.
Yeah, he's gonna get this.
Dude out there just running around.
These bets is rigged. Fuck these niggas.
But yeah, nah, I ain't got nothing else. What y'all got?
Shit, man. Go Lakers tonight. You know, we 36-30. We trying to make something.
I think I am gonna put a bet in on that game.
Yeah, there's that game. The Hawks and Trailblazers.
Yeah.
I'm really concerned with that one.
But
I might put 5 on that one.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, that's all I really got. I mean, this NFL season definitely gonna be crazy. I'm gonna have to get that Madden ready to watch some football this year for sure.
This is just the start of it. It looks like it's some more
Right.
crazy stuff gonna be happening.
That's the
So
thing. This is just the tip of the iceberg, as they say.
stay tuned.
Mm.
And there's a diver coming soon near you.
Next week we could be looking like a Super Bowl contending team by next
Get the fuck
week.
out of here. Yeah, in your dream.
Who we got hitting them?
Caleb fucking Williams, as always, for sure, is one.
Damn.
I
What
think
he hitting them for?
Man, just his dumbass interviews and the shit he be saying and just fucking... Just a fucking lame ass nigga. You know what I mean? He's just... And I'm not even trying to be a hater. Because I give niggas props when credit's due. I do. But that nigga's just... I don't know what he's on. And it's pissing me off. He just acts obnoxious and cocky. And I feel like he's not as good as he...
I seen somewhere he was trying to get his dad some like in his contract or something like that where he can get paid.
He seems like one of them niggas you'd want to beat up growing up. Like if you grew up with like nigga, I'm about to beat your ass, nigga. You really irked the fuck out of me. You know what I mean? Like he just. But I think I had a couple too on Instagram. Let me look at my Instagram. I think I sent you a CT somewhere where I even said hit the shower. Let me see.
Oh shit! This nigga had a storage of hit-ems.
You hear me? I was ready this week. Let me see.
I don't know who hits them, to be honest.
Oh yeah, y'all see AD had that.
Francis Ngannou gotta hit him.
Ooh.
Getting knocked out.
Cause you got folded like a lawn chair and got buckled. That's crazy. That's crazy, Mike.
Ooh. Yeah, they might have to hit him.
He said, yeah, man.
He might have to hit him. Yeah. I mean, but I respect it, though. You know. Go out.
Also,
mine got to go to the college girls who got the bump in the LSU girls.
A little scuffle.
You see them got the, then it was like 5-on-5. But they cleared the whole benches and they had to finish the game with 5-on-5.
Yeah, I seen that shit.
It was like, I seen the thing, they was like the girl that knocked down the three. She banked like the three the night before to win the game against Tennessee. And then she like knocked down number 4 as a punch. So they was like, the night before she knocked down the 3. And then the night before she knocked down number 4, which she like punched her. It was crazy. I was like, yeah, they wild. But yeah, that's it, man. That's my
head
own
was going to, man. Ooh.
Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that PJ Washington, Jalen Duren, little punk ass scuffle the other night? PJ went to push the nigga.
Oh yeah, and he fell.
And he.
No, I didn't see that.
I sent it to y'all on.
I sure enough didn't see that.
PJ didn't want no smoke.
He tried to show it to the.
Watch. He fell. See how he falls when he tries to go and push it?
And then the.
Hit the showers, PJ Washington.
Showing visuals and shit.
You hear me?
I really don't know who I'm gonna give him to. I'm gonna give him the. I'm gonna give him the Robert Kraft right now.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him the old Robert.
For what?
Because I think even though you got rid of Belichick from your current free agency,
that day was coming soon anyway. He's getting old.
yeah, but I feel like you're trying to keep. I feel like as a new coach, looking at the situation you have at hand, getting rid of Mac Jones, and you know, it seems like with the free agency, you brought in a lot more defense. It's like, no, you do. You definitely do still have time.
I don't even think free agency started yet, for real.
What? It started Monday. That's why.
It was Monday? I thought they said it was like.
Yeah, no, that's why you see all these moves happening.
Yeah.
The free agency started last Monday. Not last Monday, not 2 weeks ago. How do that work? That last Monday is Monday, or is that last Monday?
Last week.
Shut up.
Last week.
Whatever that nigga say, the opposite of what it is what it is.
I mean, hit the showers to a whole lot of motherfuckers, though, to let good pieces leave in the NFL.
That's right. That's definitely right.
Who didn't value certain people, certain players, and now they got new homes. It's a shame on you. Hit the showers. I hope them niggas show out.
Yeah, I really don't think. I mean, hit the showers for Denver. For even giving Russ that much money for no fucking reason. And now you still gotta pay him that.
Might as well have kept him at that point if that's the case.
And you on some pride shit. You right too.
If I gotta pay you this regardless, I'm gonna get some use out of you. You know what I mean? You ain't finna just go over here. No, I ain't giving you no alimony. We gotta make this work. We gotta make this work. If I gotta pay you either way, we locked in. We locked in. Get my money's worth. My money. My money. Man, like, subscribe, share, tell a friend, tell an enemy. Tell that nigga to trouble. We out. We'll catch y'all next Wednesday. Raiders ain't won since 1984. Tell them stop playing with the boy.
Shut your mouth, Joe.
Ah!
Shit.